Welcome to 5 minutes of unfiltered business inspiration. This week was kind of a wow one because I got a notification, and I don't know how long this has been the case, but I got a notification that my first podcast, Feel Good Naked, has been ranked in the top 5% globally across all categories. There's a couple hundred and all countries. It was kind of surreal. When I started that show, I didn't actually ever think about being the top. And this is kind of the lesson for today, the inspiration to think about. I created that podcast just because I had a message. I wanted to help women feel good, and I really enjoyed doing it. And so for me, whereas going on Instagram and taking photos and editing reels was so much work for me, showing up and doing an interview or doing an episode was something that really lit me up. Even the stuff that is not super fun, the editing, of course, that's all a lot easier now. And so I kept showing up and I really enjoyed it. And as a result, obviously with strategy too, I don't want to discount that. It's top 5%. And it's really funny because even thinking back, I went to look at how many podcasts had started in 2020 when I first launched, and it was 1 million. Not that there were already 1 million, there were 1 million new shows that very year I launched, which was 5 times more than it had been in previous years and since then. So it's actually easier for you to start a podcast now than it was in 2020 when there was a whole lot of competition. And to be in the top 5% now is a really it's such a weird feeling because nothing is different for me, right? I can see the downloads, I get the comments, I get the energy, I feel really good about it. But whether it's top 5% or it was the lower 50%, doesn't matter because I really just did this because I enjoy it. And so if you're thinking about something that is sucking your energy away, by the way, this is going to be a podcast episode, a longer one soon, on how to find things that don't suck your energy. But if you're in a position now where you are really pouring yourself into something, but you find it hard to show up, you find it hard to do it, it is time to reevaluate if that is the platform for you. Because I know everyone always talks about having the right strategy, having the right formula. And yes, that does work. I've started 2 podcasts, right? And the second one is now in the top 10% with only 1 year of existence. And that's because of strategy and formula. But if I was someone who didn't really want to do this, if I didn't really care about podcasting specifically, if it was just a hobby for me or an extra thing, it wouldn't matter if I had the right formula. And so I really want to emphasize, one, to find what you want to do, not saying you will love every day, but that you actually like to be there. It's as important as the business model you choose, where you show up. And also accepting that if someone's formula doesn't work for you, it's not because you lack something. It's not because everyone else is so much better than you. It is honestly because you probably don't really want to be doing that thing. And so you are not implementing in all the ways you could. The more we get transparent in the business world about this, the better. Because honestly, if you're a coach especially, you want people to work with you who actually have a genuine interest in what they're paying you for. You don't want to be anyone's Hail Mary. You want to be someone's, this is my path and you're going to be my guide. And if you do decide that you think podcasting might be your platform, maybe you've already started a show, but it's not actually working the way you want, but you still feel like this is my thing, I just need to figure out the strategy. I have a podcast growth mini mastermind that is happening on May 14th. And I will share in the show notes the link to join. It's $7. It's with me and another podcaster. She is a top 0.5% podcaster. So she's getting more than 200,000 downloads a month. Together, we'll be sharing with you how we are growing our shows, monetizing our shows in ways that you can easily copy too. So if you want the link for that, you will see it in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you in the next one.